Welcome back to J Real Talk. So I'm in my first video a couple minutes ago, introduction video. I like how it felt doing it, so I'm gonna keep going. Why not? So let's talk about Bo Nickal. Bo Nickal, he's probably the best prospect I ever seen in MMA. I didn't watch Conor McGregor's rise to the top, but he's a pretty good prospect too. I watched Conor McGregor when he fought. I think when he fought Dustin, that's when I became Conor McGregor fan. When he first beat Dustin. But other than that, if I see with my own eyes, a prospect, Bo Nickal was the best prospect I ever seen. Hands down. Hands down. Ooh, I'm lying. How can I forget about Muhammad Mukayev? Oh my God. He's the best prospect in MMA right now. Muhammad Mukayev, yes, him. He's the best prospect. So Bo would be two. Bo would be two. Bo definitely would be two. But yeah, and people talking about how he's a better wrestler than Khamzat Chimaev, this, that, and the third. I don't see how, because Khamzat has a background in Sambo too. He was a Sambo world champion back in Sweden or Russia. One of the places he's a Sambo world champion. And I don't know how people just say after 3 fights, Bo Nickal is a better wrestler and a better grappler than Khamzat Chimaev. In MMA, let alone. Come on. MMA grappling is different from high school, college wrestling, or even Sambo. Sambo's closer, but it's still different than MMA. That would be a great fight. Right now, I'm taking Khamzat Chimaev. In the future, 2 years from now, I think it's a toss-up. But as of right now, Khamzat Chimaev wins. If the UFC really wants to test Bo Nickal out the gate, yes, he's fighting. Who he's fighting? He's fighting, damn, I forgot. Jimmy Pickett. He's fighting Jimmy Pickett. I think Bo Nickal should out-wrestle him, grapple him, land a few strikes, but I don't think he's going to test that much. I think he's going to show what he could do on the main stage here first. It might be pay-per-view event, so he's going to show the world what he can do, and that's wrestle. So I think Jimmy Pickett is in for a long night. But after that, if you want to throw Bo Nickal into the fire, give him Abbas Magomedov. Give him. If you're an MMA fan, you know what he did in his last fight. You know his resume and his record. Give him Abbas Magomedov. And let's see how that happens. After that, give him a top 15 opponent. If he could get past him. But that would be a next good step for Bo, in my opinion. But the UFC won't do that. But whatever. But yeah. And as for Khamzat, I think he should fight. I don't know what he's doing. He's going back and forth between middleweight and welterweight. But I think he can make the weight for 170. People are always exaggerating. Why? Because they have nothing else to do. He made the weight before. He just had a bad weight cut, this weight cut. That's it. The doctor literally told this man, stop cutting weight. No one said nothing to Robert Whittaker. When Whittaker was trying to cut weight, he almost died trying to cut weight for that fight against Gastelum. He almost died. Supposedly, that's what it said. But nobody's on Whittaker about that. But Khamzat stopped cutting weight. He wanted to fight. That Saturday, he fought. He got to win. But people want to over-exaggerate, just stand at third, whatever. That's what they do. They're going to over-exaggerate. But I like Khamzat. They got welterweight. He beats everybody at welterweight handily. Except for, yes, I'll say Gilbert Burns. Because jiu-jitsu, it's if you're a good wrestler and you're fighting a jiu-jitsu specialist, you're going to think about what that man could do on the ground or that woman could do on the ground. Because jiu-jitsu is, you can wrestle, or I could do jiu-jitsu. So that's why Khamzat didn't try to take Gilbert down in the first fight. He tried and he got him down, but he didn't keep him down. So I like Gilbert and Khamzat. That's the only guy in that division I can see Khamzat struggling against again. Oh, I lied. Sean Brady. Shakat Ramanov. Those two guys too. Sean Brady and Shakat Romanov. Whatever. Shakat. That'll be a good fight. But yeah. And let's talk about Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, I love you. You're one of the best podcasters out there right now. All that good stuff. But you need to stop. You're so quick to say this fighter is the best fighter in their division after 1 or 2 title defenses. Prime example, Max Holloway. I remember the interview. After he beat Frankie Edgar, is there anyone else? Or was it Brian Ortega? One of them two. But is there anyone else? This is when Alexander defeated Jose, or was about to defeat Jose. But at the end of the day, everybody in the UFC know that Alexander was rising up the ranks at 145. And you say, is there anyone else? Max, come on. Come on. And that post-fight interview looks kind of stupid now. Because you're 0-3 against the man. Yes, I say you won the second fight, but history says you're 0-3. So, yeah. But you're back to Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, you have to stop saying you're the best fighter in your division after you defend your belt two times or one time. Because you're good for that. I guarantee you, if Islam Makhachev defeats Charles Oliveira at UFC 280, he's going to say, oh, Islam might be one of the best lightweights of all time. No, not a chance. I actually think Charles beats Islam. Not easily, but he beats him enough to like where, oh, Charles is the best welterweight. Best lightweight right now. So I think that Joe Rogan, just stop doing that stuff. You're great though. Just stop saying stuff like that. And what else? Oh, let's talk about Charles Oliveira and Islam. So that fight, that's gonna be a great fight. But like I said, I think Charles wins. The only reason why I'll say Charles wins, because the competition. Charles is fighting better competition. Finish Chandler, finish Justin, finish Dustin. And Islam's best win is Arman Tsarukyan. That's his best win. And Arman Tsarukyan he's making that win look good for Islam Makhachev. Because him beating Dan Hurkett and Bobby Green, you're supposed to beat those guys. UFC brought in a young, hungry fighter, 22 years old when he fought him, Arman Tsarukyan. Arman took him down. Arman didn't get finished. It was a good fight. And that's a fighter in the future. I feel like he's going to be levels above everybody else in the next 3 years. She's only 4 or 5 right now. Arman's going to be a problem. And he's going to be a champion one day. So I take Charles Oliveira over Islam Makhachev because of the competition. And I think Islam hasn't been tested like that by these guys in this division yet. That's what I think. So yeah, that fight. Oh, I got TJ Dillashaw defeating Aljamain Sterling. Knockout decision. I'm leaning towards a knockout TKO finish by TJ. I think TJ is going to be too elusive. He's going to be a better wrestler and grappler than Aljamain Sterling expects to fight. So I think TJ wins that fight. Also, I like Mateusz Gamrot against Beneil Dariush, yeah. I like that fight for Mateusz Gamrot. I feel like the winner of that fight should fight. They're not gonna fight because the winner of Justin and the winner of Poirier and Chandler, they're gonna fight for the belt probably. Especially if it's, actually I don't know, because you still have a McGregor wild card, and if Gamrot or Dariush could pull off something spectacular, maybe they're one more fight away. So fight somebody else after this fight, then get the belt. The lightweight division is pretty cluttered right now. It's cluttered, but pretty good fights. A lot of good fights out there. A lot of good fights to make. A lot of good fights. I don't know this guy's name. Damn, I forgot. But he's also, I think he's on the Magomedov too. I think, but he fought on the last episode with Bo Nickal, a lightweight. Comments, drop down below his name, please. He fought in the same car with Bo Nickal on the Contender Series, and he finished his guy. I think he's in the Magomedov too, but he's not related to Khabib though. He's gonna be special in 2 to 3 years. I forgot his name. Next time I come here, I'm gonna let you guys know who he is. But yeah, I'm also gonna put out a top 10 prospect video, and also I do MMA stuff. I do NBA stuff too. So I'm gonna come out with an NBA top 10 list, players, teams, 5 years from now, shit like that. I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna talk about Victor Wembanyama. He's a special talent, different kind of breed, different. And yeah, my videos right now, I'm the most videos time I'm trying to do. I'm trying to shorten them to 10 minutes at least. I'm not going over the 10-minute range. So right now, I'm about to hit 10 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to. I'm gonna keep popping out shit. J Real Talk out.